Let me ask you something personal. You wake up in the morning. You have a list of things you know you should do, important things, life-changing things, and you do nothing. Not because you don't care, not because you're stupid, but because something inside you just freezes. Sound familiar? Stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you will completely change how you see yourself. Here's what nobody tells you about laziness. It's not a personality flaw. It's not who you are. It's actually your brain doing exactly what it was designed to do. Think about it. Your brain has one primary job: keep you safe, keep you comfortable, keep you alive. And to your brain, that big scary goal you have, starting a business, writing that book, getting in shape, that feels like danger. So your brain does what any good survival system does. It pulls you back to safety, back to your couch, back to your phone, back to comfort. You're not lazy, you're just running on ancient brain software in a modern world. Here's the science behind it. Your brain has two systems fighting each other constantly. System 1 is the instant gratification system. It wants rewards now, dopamine hits, easy pleasure, scrolling, snacking, Netflix. System 2 is the future thinking system. It plans, it dreams, it knows what's good for you long term. The problem? System 1 is much stronger. It's been running for millions of years. System 2 is the new kid on the block. So every time you try to start something hard, System 1 shows up and says, hey, why not just relax? You deserve a break. And you listen every single time. But here's the good news. You can hack this system, and it's much simpler than you think. Here's the only rule you need to follow. Never commit to more than 2 minutes. Want to exercise? Just put on your shoes. That's it, 2 minutes. Want to write? Just open the document and type one sentence, 2 minutes. Want to study? Just read one paragraph, 2 minutes. Why does this work? Because your brain's resistance is not about the task itself, it's about starting. Once you start, momentum takes over. Your brain shifts gears. Suddenly, 10 minutes have passed, then 30. Think of it like a cold shower. The idea is terrifying, but once you're in, not so bad. The hardest step is always the first one, so make the first step so small your brain can't say no. Here's a trick that high performers use that nobody talks about. Don't rely on motivation. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes like weather. Instead, set up your environment to make the right choice the easy choice. Want to drink more water? Put a water bottle on your desk right now. Not in the kitchen, on your desk. Want to read more? Put a book on your pillow. Not on the shelf, on your pillow. Want to exercise in the morning? Sleep in your workout clothes. Sounds ridiculous, works every time. Your future self will be tired, distracted, full of excuses, so your present self needs to remove every single obstacle in advance. Make the lazy choice harder, make the productive choice easier. Your environment is more powerful than your willpower, every single time. This is the most powerful one, and most people skip it completely. Stop saying, I am trying to exercise. Start saying, I am someone who moves their body every day. Stop saying, I am trying to read more. Start saying, I am a reader. Why does this matter? Because behavior follows identity. When you see yourself as a lazy person, you act like a lazy person. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. But when you shift your identity, even in small ways, your brain starts looking for evidence to support that new story. You wake up and you think, a healthy person would drink water right now. So you do. You sit down and think, a writer writes something every day. So you write one sentence. Small actions, big identity shift, massive results over time. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your identity. Change the identity first. Everything else follows. Let me be real with you for a second. That dream you have, it's not going to wait forever. Every day you spend stuck in the same loop is a day you'll never get back. And the worst part, it's not even hard. You're one small step away from momentum, one tiny action away from change. The people you admire didn't start with confidence. They started with action. Confidence came after. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're not too late. You just need to start. Right now. Not tomorrow. Not Monday. Right now. So here's your homework for today. Just one thing. Pick the one goal that keeps coming back to your mind, the one you keep pushing to tomorrow. Now ask yourself, what is the smallest possible version of this action I could do in the next 2 minutes? Not the whole goal, not even a big chunk of it, the tiniest possible version. And then go do it right now, before this video ends. Because that tiny action, that's the spark. And sparks start fires. Your dreams are not too big. Your steps are just too large. Make them smaller. Start today. And if this hit you somewhere deep, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Because sometimes we all need a reminder that we are not lazy. We are just waiting for permission to begin. So here it is. You have permission. Now go.